Hi friends, Marge Steinhig-Fenlon here with just a little message for you at this time when, well, I'm sure you've heard about the mass shootings in our country in very recent history, as in within the last week. Chicago, El Paso, Gilroy, it's bad. It's bad. And a lot of people have suffered and are suffering from it. What I'd like to, the message I have for you is to ask yourself, are the mass shootings turning you into a mass man or woman? Are the mass shootings turning you into a mass man or woman? Now, what do I mean by that? So, a mass man or woman is a person who follows the crowd, who does not think for him or herself, who gets engaged in the excitement, whatever's going on, and doesn't think autonomously, independently, in a godly way. And so what I'm seeing, and the reason I'm making this message right now, what I'm seeing is that everyone is jumping on the bandwagon, whether it's one or another, gun control, not gun control, whatever side of politics you're on, however you feel about the situation. But what I'm seeing is immediately everyone is taking to the social media, they're in the conversations, and what we're doing is we're ripping at each other. What I'm seeing is not creative problem solving, but snarkiness and division, anger, hostility. Everybody is being pulled along by everybody else's hostility. So what I'd like to ask you to do is to just take a deep breath and say a prayer and try very hard to think and behave autonomously in gentleness. So not to return the snarkiness and the hatred, but to step back from it and pray, and by our actions and words to be gentle in the way we approach the subject, in the way we respond to people. And I don't mean gentle as in fearful, cowardly. That's not what I mean. But gentleness like our Lord and our Lady, standing our ground. We know what's right, we know what's wrong, and yet the way we address the situation with others is done in a very grace-filled way. And so I'm asking you to think about that. Think about not allowing the mass shootings to turn you into a mass man or woman who cannot think for him or herself, who cannot resist engaging in further hatred and division, and who devotes him or herself to prayer and gentleness. So it's a challenge, and it's bad news that our country's been hit with, but it's not hopeless. It's not hopeless, because if we turn to Christ, and his mother, we will have victory. So thanks very much. It's Marge Steinhig-Fenlon, and I'll talk to you again soon.